Hey, hey, hey. Ooh. Have my forehead all up in the camera. That's kind of crazy. Hold on. Let's try it again. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, that was proper distance for my foot. Because that was... Today, we're doing this. I think the girls are calling this a halo eye. I think that's what it's called. I don't really know. I could be wrong. But I did it. Words, explanation. You already know what to do. Step back, relax, and let's do some motherfucking makeup, shall we? Okay. But like I was saying, the week has felt like a month. Like it's dragged for me in so many ways. I'm fine, but it's been a long week for me. So I just decided to just give y'all this video while I'm getting ready. We'll get into what my current base routine is. And I don't know what the beat finna be. I don't even know if I'm finna actually do a beat. Y'all, this week has been a lot. This week has been a fucking lot. So let's just get into it. For the base, I'm gonna start with my Denessa Universal Yummy Balm powder. I did my nails last night. I did the foundation last night because I gave myself a new set. So I took everything off. New thing of polygel. And like I've had this design in my head for a while. I did a design similar last year. I don't like them. Like I don't like them because they feel very I don't know. The paint job just isn't my best. It's not giving. I need to change. Yeah, maybe that helps. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, guys, it's not giving for me. It's not. So I had to, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to change them or keep them. I don't know if I'm just obsessing because I am a perfectionist, even though, like, I'm not a nail artist, okay? Just like I'm not a makeup artist, which, y'all, somebody emailed me. If you're watching this, when I was in Mexico, somebody emailed me and asked me to do their makeup for an event. Y'all, I feel like I've said it before. I don't know if I don't say it enough. I'm not a professional. I am not a professional, baby. I don't be knowing what I'm doing. I know it works for my face from time to time, and that ranges depending on the month. Literally, like this past month has been a lot. Sometimes, like this past month, sometimes when I'm doing my makeup routine, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. It comes out, and I look at my face, and I'm just like, "What was this?" I don't know. I'm not a professional. I did not go to cosmetology school. I don't like so sometimes I just come down on myself a lot. I come down on myself a lot. So like I've been looking at my nails for like I did them earlier today. I've been looking at them for like the past what time is it now? For like the past 3 hours, just over analyzing it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them. I might. I don't know. Ugh. Okay. We're gonna start with my base routine. I'm gonna start with my brow. Lately, I've just been using my NYX brow glue in the shade black, which is crazy that they call this black. 'Cause now that I'm looking at it, it is very dark brown. Ain't nothing black about it, but sure, let's go with that. I've just been using this because my last eyebrow lamination is still good, so my brows have been staying down in the up position, which I enjoy. I am gonna have to redo them tomorrow though. I say tomorrow because I'm getting my lashes done tomorrow, which I'm gonna take them all off tonight. I'm gonna do a removal and then have her give me a new set because I realize, y'all, I don't know about y'all because I don't know much about the girls and what they do with their lashes because I'm very new to lashes. But baby, I've been getting fill-ins for like I realized for like the past 4 months. I don't know, some about that just don't feel What was I doing? Something about that just don't feel right to me. Like I feel like I should be taking them off and getting a new set a lot sooner. And the time just kept passing by, and I would just keep forgetting. Not this time, no. I am soaking these babies off either tonight when I get home, or if I am too turn, I'll do it before my last appointment tomorrow. But baby, no, these gotta go. It's time to start fresh. Okay. So foundation. I'm gonna be out, so you know what? I'm gonna use my House Labs foundation because it is one of my longest lasting ones, I like to think. And I'm into doing this thing where I put the foundation on my hand, I rub it in on my hand a little bit, and then I do it on the brush, and then I put it on my face. I don't know, just doing shit nowadays, which is fine. I feel like that's what makeup is all about, baby. I take this brush from Jessup that they sent me, which has quite literally, shout out to Jessup because they sent me this brush months ago, and I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. I've been using it for my foundation a lot lately, and honestly, it's become like my favorite brush when it comes to foundation. It does what needs to be done. Hold on before I finish. Let me get into color correcting. Okay, now let me get back to my foundation. Might have to put some more on my brush. Yeah, I think I might have to put more on my hand. Just a smidge. I will say also with this beat, I don't know how I'm gonna fully like it because I didn't do as much skin prep as I like to do before going out. You know what? I'm gonna stick that here and here because I want that really strong. Got a few dark marks that Mama is working on. Yeah, normally before I go out specifically and I'm doing a face, I like to exfoliate with my Dermalogica microfoliant because it really just gets the skin nice and prepped and all of the dead skin cells sloshed off. But I didn't do that, so I don't know how I'm gonna enjoy my makeup for this. It's gonna be a bit interesting, guys. It's gonna be a bit interesting. I just realized I was supposed to have something on my face this entire time, but it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna start with my lightest shade for concealer. I'm gonna put this. Okay. I'm going to use my Milani Conceal and Perfect for the lightest shade because I do not have a shade in my MAC 24 Hour Studio Fix that is light enough for the inner corner that I have. But for this, I am going to use NW35. Okay, well, that's it for a little second. Actually, gonna touch a bit more there. Okay. I want it to be even, and it looks like there's more on here. On this side and the other side. Anyway. I'm turned all over the place. I am going to take, what blush do I want to use today, guys? Do I want to be orange? You know what? Actually, no. I've been doing my Shock Value as a base blush a lot lately, and I'm going to do that again. Placement for my blush recently has been super high because I always normally do like the snatched blush look, but it's really just been fitting how I look at my face recently, so I'm just gonna stick with that. I already know e.l.f. Putty Bronzer Brush. I need to like mark one of these because I'm using one for concealer now. It is the perfect concealer brush. I don't know why I didn't start using it before with the size and everything, because I find concealer brushes to be too small, and then I find foundation brushes to be too big. And so I was trying to get myself to using the Hourglass foundation brush for concealer because I saw the UK girlies doing it. And I'm not much for peer pressure, but I do love the way UK girlies do makeup. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna get into it. And oh shit. I hate accidentally getting my blush in my ugh, concealer into my blush when I'm just doing blush. But yes, like I was saying, I was trying to get into that because I love the UK girlies. And not that I take serious issue with it, it limits me in the way I do my makeup to having to do my concealer first. And so it's not always something that I enjoy doing because right now that's not my vibe. Right now I've been doing my foundation first. And so again, let me see if I can show you guys. Like right now, the biggest concealer brush that I have is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer Brush, but this is the e.l.f. Putty Brush. Like, do you see in size? Okay, and just for another size reference, okay, make sure I want to go in big to. So like I was trying to use this because it's obviously bigger than this, but as we can see, this is the middle. So it's perfect. Babes, if anybody is like me and they just wanted a concealer brush that was slightly bigger than the average, but not as big as a foundation brush, I'm telling you, get the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer Brush. You can get it on Amazon for like $5 or $6. I lie to you not. It is going to be the best concealer brush you have ever had. I promise you. Ugh. And now let's go into the concealer. Okay. Now, with this, I'm going to start on the outside and then work my way in. I'm not going to do the light color just yet before I get there. I'm going to change my brush. Actually, and before I even fully get into that, I'm going to do the bottom and the top. Like, do you see how seamless this blends? It's so, I wish I figured this out sooner because I love this brush. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it, I'm making a heart. Like, I'm making a heart. Pretty open-ended. I'm not like fully yet, but you know. I'm gonna go back in with my blush just to further blend that a little bit, just on the edges real quick. This is fairly new. I've just been thinking about trying it with this, so I'm gonna go in with my Rare Beauty concealer brush just for the inside because this concealer brush is pointed and I want control. I am gonna go back in with my what's it called, with my sponge after the fact. I just want to let this settle in as is a little bit first. I've told you guys I've been on a hunt to get my base routine to not crease. Now, real quick, I'm just going to that's just a lash. Okay. I'm going to take my foundation brush and just lightly go around all of my edges because we want no harsh edges. Because our harsh edges are what? Not sexy. So you see the smoothness before I even do anything. Before any powder gets done. Don't see a single harsh line. I will blend till the cows come home. before I get a harsh line, okay? MAC Fix Plus it. Oh my god, y'all. So, I've been seeing all of the um seeing all of the girls try the new one size melt spray. I kind of want it. And I'm not an overconsumption girly, so I've been trying to look into it and see the difference between that and the Fix Plus. And be so real, I haven't come across something that really gives, okay, it's that much different. So I think before just blowing it on some melt spray, I'm going to continue doing my Fix Plus. And my current until dawn is getting really low, so when I have to replace that, because that will get replaced, that is amazing, then I'll try the melt spray. But as a girl who loves the dewy dew look, because as an oily girly I've always been dew over matte because I don't really have a choice, baby, my only fear is that because I have oily skin, trying to get my skin to give me the dewy ooh ah sensation without getting too oily, that I'm nervous about. Because I can't do too many hydrating products because, like, baby, my oil production is crazy. Like, it's insane. Okay, so now let's get into the real difference in my base routine that's really been doing it for me. Actually, before I do that, we are going to take a sponge and just get into my under eye. Just want to make sure there are no creases whatsoever. Now to start, I see the girlies, when they do two powders, they normally start with the pressed powder and then do the loose. I'm currently doing the opposite. But for me, it's all about my applicator. So for my first, I do the loose powder and I do this kind of like sponge triangle. So it's basically like putting powder on a sponge and then doing it. So I do a tiny bit of loose powder and then I'm going to go in with a pressed translucent powder in like the real areas. So I blow that off, super light. And now I'm just going to go in. I'm not going to go too far up at the top because, again, I'm going to go in with my velour puff and do the Matte Fit Me translucent powder. Okay, see the difference that made? It's a little bit. It's very slight, but not too much. Now please hold. Because again, I'm going out, so this is night makeup. We're doing full beat. Okay, so now my new thing is taking the Matte Fit Me Poreless, Matte and Poreless, in color translucent. Taking my velour puff, really getting that in there. And now, just hit that once. I'm going to go in to places that really need powder for me. Which for me, this area right here. So I need the absolute most powder whatsoever. Okay, now I'm just going to let that sit for a second. Let's get into the blush. Actually, no. We're going to get into the MAC Studio Fix pressed powder of it all, honey. In W45, again, old formula. Haven't even touched that new formula. I don't even want to talk about that right now. Ouch. I'm going to use my usual Melt Please blush, my bubblegum pink. In a second, I am forgetting my own current routine. Put that there, right there. Bronzer. The only bronzer that I'm currently using is my NYX Buttermilk bronzer. Because why do I need more when this one product works just fine? Nothing is opening for me. This is, oh my god, I'm struggling. Okay, I was about to say, I normally keep a pair of tweezers for times like this. Because of long nails, I don't know if my other long nail girlies do it. I keep a pair of tweezers on me, in my purse, near me. Just always need fucking tweezers. Okay, before getting to the blush, let's wipe this powder off. Going with another Jessup brush and just... let's get into the blush of it all. Just had the brush. Wet and Wild blush brush or angled brush. Don't know if they're directly calling it that. Okay, and before I do highlighter, we're gonna spray this with some MAC Fix Plus. I'm telling you, MAC Fix Plus is that girl, okay? Let's get into the highlighter of it all. Because I've been using my kitten highlighter from Styla Cosmetics. Because of the way it just blends in with the pink and just adds that slight shimmer. Okay. Now let's get into an eye. Ah, what is this? Where is a lash that's really fucking with me because it won't come. Or even half cocked, sure. Anyway, actually, I know I look wonky because of my lashes, and I just should probably not keep this facade going. Okay. For this look, because of the mood that I am in, honey, on the first try, we're gonna just go in with my Warriors Place Juvia's 2 palette for right now. I don't quite know what I'm doing with it, but let's try some stuff. I'm gonna start with Yodit, just to add a little color. I'm just gonna blend that. Don't worry, I know this isn't really doing much of anything right now, but we're layering because we're going for dimension, so. Okay, now I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush just to spread that out, blend it out just a bit more. Really make sure this color kind of becomes a shadow, if you will. Now I'm gonna go in. I honestly might just use the same 2 brushes for the most part. I'm gonna go into the Kafuru right now. And I'm going for the inside, I'm going up and out. Just following my eye shape for real, for real. It's light, but I can see where it's going. And for that, I'm grateful. Because sometimes, I just be doing shit. Okay. So I'm going to go in with a smaller brush once I clean it off a bit because it's currently blue. And I need to clean my makeup brushes. But again, it's been a week. It's been a month. It's been a life. My brush cleaner real quick. Okay, now I'm going to go into the Walzana. Okay, now that I gotten that in, wipe that off too, because I'm gonna go on one final color with that. But I want to blend this, but I want to blend it with a brush that's slightly smaller than the one I've been using. I don't know if this brush will work, but I'm sure gonna try. Done. Now, last part. I'm gonna go into the Shawada, which is the black. Now I'm gonna close this up because we're done with this. Still going in to blend though. I'm using the same brush this time to blend the black. I'm actually going to take this one and just not go all the way on the inside to blend it though, because I want that to be a bit structured, just mainly on the end. Actually, I'm going to have to reopen that. I'm going to reopen that thing because we got to do the bottom. I need to do the bottom lid. Okay, now for this, I'm going to go into the Kafuru. And we're going to do that halo eye that the girls have been doing recently. Out and inner. I'm going to keep the middle free so I can make that pop. I think I'm going to go in with like some gold metallic or silver metallic. I haven't fully decided. Okay, so again, back in the black. Okay, so my camera was telling me it was overheating, so I ended up doing this off camera. But essentially, I just connected the black here. As you can see, I still have that open on both sides. I kind of just connected the top to the bottom on both sides, if we're being honest. Yeah. I think though, okay, now I can close this the fuck up. Okay, gonna kind of actually take a bit more blending to this. Top and bottom, to be honest. Okay. Now I just want to glitter in the middle. Oh, glitter. The what glitter? I'm just gonna start picking up some of my palettes, seeing what I have, and going from there, for being fucking honest. Oh, okay. Let's see what palette this is. I think this is my, okay, A Nightmare Before Christmas. And you know what? The most perfect color literally fell out of the palette and into my lap. This one right here. So I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. Getting it everywhere now, and now that's gonna piss me off. But okay, it's whatever. Just gonna pretend it's not happening. I don't know how people do this with their fingers. Okay, I'm gonna try to blend this. Okay, it kind of blends like a dream, so that's fine. I was really nervous that it wasn't gonna blend, okay? Okay, I was super fucking nervous. Wow. Okay, that's super sexy. I'm mainly keeping it like right in the middle and then going out with. Oh, that's sexy. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do my bottom lid, but let me wipe my fingers off first. Okay, so I'm actually gonna wipe off that tiny brush that I was using with all that black, and I'm gonna go into that glitter, which I don't know if I said this. This is the Christmas Town by Melt Cosmetics, and I'm using that gold. It's called Experiments. And I'm just gonna take that in the middle part. I didn't put any black. I think this is called a halo eye, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. Okay, you know what? I'm also gonna add this to my brow bone because let's take the glitter all the way to the top. Why the fuck not? Not even much of a glitter bitch, but let's do it. Oh, okay. Honestly, she's kind of sickening. When I go away, she's kind of fucking sickening. Okay. And now, what do I have to do? It's left on my face. Lip, child. How do I do this? Let's. I don't know how I want to do this. You know what? Let's start with black. Fuck it. Black Gel Lip Liner by NYX. Okay, I'm gonna go into Melt Cosmetics Perfectionist Lip in shade Caffeine. Max Powder Kiss Lipstick in shade Over the Taupe. IR Makeup Revolution IRL Whipped Cream in Espresso Nude. Just in the middle. Subtle. Okay, I just realized some of the brown that I put on the inside underneath of the black low-key makes me look like I have a black eye. So, especially on this side. So something's gotta give. Oh, that's not helping. It's actually getting the black into it. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try a thing. I'm gonna try my MAC NC43 and see if that'll help. It helps a little, so you know what? Let's go with it. It's gonna do it on both sides. Sure. Haven't really been into setting sprays recently. I don't know why. I haven't really been putting them on that much. But let's do this Wet and Wild kelp shake. Ugh. Done. I was about to say I don't love it, but you know what? I absolutely fucking do. So, like I was gonna say, you already know I'm obsessed with it. If you like it, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you don't, keep that shit to your motherfucking self. Okay? Okay. And I will see you guys in some days. Bye.